What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Zero to Hero deck build this week for week 8. That's right, 2 whole months of doing this this cheeky little challenge, and I gotta say, I've really been enjoying myself. I've really been enjoying this myself. So thank you guys for watching, for supporting. What we doing without you. But you're not here for heartfelt messages. You're here for some awesome action. I asked Patreon, and the last poll that I saw was very close to having Hood at the top, and I have a hankering to play Hood. So I think what I'm going to do today is I want to build Hood. I think I just want to do that. Let's see what Hood can do, what Hood can accomplish. So my instant thought when it comes to Hood, I'll turn this down just a little bit. My instant thought when it comes to Hood is just to play the Dobby package, right? Things like Quick Burn, things like Blue Flame Torment, just to get things like absolutely rolling, right? And see like what cool evil things we can do, right? Could also do maybe like Feather Sword Slash, right? Hold on. There was one that says draw a card if a copy of Hawk's Feather in your card pool. Man, the evil symbols doesn't get a ton of love. The other option is, right, we have the Earth. We could do the blank attack packages. I don't hate that. We haven't played an Earth deck in a bit. If we do Earth, we also get access to all the Endeavor stuff. You know what? I think Earth might just be the right call. Let's look at what Earth has available for us. We get we get Zero Gravity Rush. Yeah. Zero Gravity Rush has a chance to be absolutely massive. It's Earth. Earth is the play. Okay, so let's do 6 diff Earth 6 diff matters Earth stuff, right? We have this guy. We get to go look. I'm real sad because out of his things, we've only pulled a single Living Spikes and a single Stretching Slam, which Stretching Slam is like really sick in that character. Man, Zero Gravity Rush is so good. Summon Nomus. This attack gets -2 difficulty. Nah, I'm not a fan. I do like Berserker Bite, though. I think Berserker Bite is really neato in this character in particular. Flip Foundation, if you play this card, all cards this turn get +1 difficulty. If it's your turn, this card doesn't count as progressive. It's very strong. Okay. Still looking at the cool Earth good stuff, right? And so having it's fun because like I already have like a pseudo idea of like what I want to do here, right? Because we have access to Titan Cliff as like another 6 diff. Just like roll them big. How do my blocks look? Singular high block? Got any better high blocks? No. Something like an Assault Dust wouldn't be bad. Because we opted. This is the high block from inside of his own kit. Man, we have so many low blocks, but it would be very cool. Does this card have Earth? No, it doesn't. It's got all instead. What's our high block here? What are you? This card is incredible in our deck, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Could even play the 1 Dragon Strike just to seal this and then get their thing. It's also got like a decent EX ability, right? So we've got like 5 here. How many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. With our 1 of Prominence Burn, this is 19 attacks. How many Furies we got over here? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. I mean, that's kind of enough to make this happen. The other option is we could do things like Ignited Arrow. Ignited Arrow is not a bad one. I mean, the classic Void deck, right, under Void is just to play this Haunting of Hitoshi Shinzo, just to get a bunch of draw cards, which is an option. I'm just not positive that it's what we want to go with. So this is 19. What else could we possibly want to add in here attack-wise? Are there any other cool Ochako cards that I'm just missing, right? Floating drop is like it has powerful 3. That's not bad. Does it charge? No. Change it to high? No. Enhance discard on your next charge? No. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. We could have something like, I mean, actually Hell Spider might be an option, right? It is the Earth symbol. Maybe instead of going for like these silly 6-diff ideas, right? We still leave in the 0 gravity rush, but maybe we take these out and we just put in a bunch of 4 diffs, because like +4 damage is still good. It's still really good, right? We could like toss in like 2 of these. We still get to keep this, right? How many highs is this? 1, 2. I think that the Dragon Dive is actually hilariously better than the Flashfire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And we've got 5 low blocks here, 6 low blocks here. I mean, we could go here and then like some number of, this is Earth. I wanted to put this card in so bad. It could be either some number of Dragon Crash, right, as like a low zone mix-up, just as like a 2 of. That's not terrible. It's either that or we take and we come and we grab out of here. We grab the Stomp, Hellflame Stomp, because it's another Fury, which I also like. It just makes our Prominence burn a little better. Right, and it's a 6 for whatever, and we can also use Hood first. Ooh, I don't hate that. So our 6 diffs are 1, 2, 3. So like, look, we've got 8, 9 copies essentially, or no, sorry, 6, 7 copies, 8 copies because of Prominence burn, and the rest are all 4 diff, 4 or 5 if I hit a move. Yeah, I don't hate that. We're gonna do this. Okay, so from here, under our Earth symbol, we now need to go find some foundations. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab the Ochako stuff. Discard momentum, your charge gets 3 damage, or re-ready this. No. Quick response is kind of crazy, right? This has a speed buff, or this is a high, 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 this is a low. Yeah, makes total sense to be playing some amount of quick response. How many charges are we playing? 1. 1. Not quite it for me. This attack gets -2 speed, is very good. 3, 4. If I've taken damage this turn, this attack gets -2 damage. I think we actually have a real place for Warm and Bubbly, just because we want to take partial damage on a bunch of stuff. And then Weightlessness to reset our foundations so that we can commit more stuff with Hood. And also play out more attack cards, right? Like, this card's surprisingly good. The only issue is that it's got a pretty bad block mod. Okay, the next Earth character that we have is here, and I think that Heroic Endurance is just our like #1 foundation. 2, 3, 4, and then I don't think we play One Man Inferno. I think there's really no reason for us to mill cards. Hood's foundations, though, I think we're gonna play quite a few of, right? Obviously, we play the 4 Ultra Regeneration. It's a 6 check. It's a 4 diff. We want that. I think there's no reason not to play the more power. Printed difficulty of 5 or greater. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards get it. Also got a 2 mid block. Dangerous Hybrid is a use for our momentum, right? Because we currently don't have one really. Like, this thing has powerful or EX randomly, but this one can't. This stacks itself, but this is our momentum out. Is very good. Add this card to your hand. Add the top card to your deck. I don't like high end. I think it's not that great. Yeah, we get to play one of you for sure. And then, man, playing the 0 is a little scary. So I'm going to do my best to not play the 0s, but if push comes to shove, we will. After discard interesting card in hand step, reveal the top card of your deck. After you discard one of momentum, your rival discards momentum. I actually kind of like carrying Mentor, right? It works a little bit with Hood. Like, if it gets milled, I get +2 damage, and I reveal the top card of my deck to know if I can keep pushing. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. All right, on to the rest of the Earth stuff. No, you're a 1 diff. You're a 6 check, which isn't bad. Just, like, feels good to roll you off the top. It's probably not going to stay, though. Creeped Out doesn't have Earth. Doesn't have Earth. Doesn't have Earth. This one has Earth. If I have at least 1 asset, gain 2 health. I mean, we can look and see what assets we get, but I don't know if we have any Earth assets. You don't. You're not an asset. No. Tech. Non-throw tech is a damage? No. No. Yeah, I don't think I have any assets that I can play. No, I got none. I have literally none. Man, this is probably the worst one for me. Let's go back and look at the rest of it. No Earth, no Earth, no Earth, no Earth. Man, I have not played like a... Oh, this is the... Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. I thought it was a different card. Whoops. All right, so from here, let's take a look and see if we have any cool Earth cards. Pump Up is very neat in our deck. If you block me, bad stuff's going to happen. Web of Blades is very good in our deck. Very good for all the Earth decks. I'm planning, guys, whenever we take and move on to next week, so week 9, I'm going to clear all of this up, and I'm going to make it a little bit more understandable what's going on from the point of view of, like, we have 4 dangerous hybrids up here. Why do I have 4 dangerous hybrids down here? Carbo loading is very good. Carbo loading says I can commit things like Ultra Regeneration when it's on my board, and I'll get more stats. And that's very good. Strength of a Pro. If I have fewer ready foundations, I love it. Prehensile Tail picks up a momentum. It's also a deadlock threat. Surprise Interception is a surprisingly good card. Oh, kill me. Now, here's where we're going to see a lot, just because, like, we've got things like Thrilled Spectator that rolls a 6. So I'm not positive we're going to be able to run it. But we do have things like Unnerving Energy as, like, a 1-of is, like, very cool. Lose a health, freeze a committed foundation, very good. Coping with number 1 is very good in my character that wants to half block. And I think there's no reason... Yo, I like Soul Piercing Glare. That card's cool. I think there's no reason not to run the 4 copies of the Quick to Act, but I think it is going to be the only 0 that exists in my deck. So as we get more options of, like, cool things that we get to play, these builds become, like, a little bit longer, because, like, the harder part of it is cutting, right? What do I cut in order to do it? And I think the last 3 weeks have been, yeah, this is all, I guess I have this one. Do you have Earth? You don't have Earth. As a card, your card pool, it's -3. If you have more health than your rival, draw a card. I probably am going to have more health, but it's not a thing that I'm boasting. But the last 2 weeks, I've gone 3-0, so I don't have any more, I don't have anything new and interesting to add. So it looks like this is the foundation lineup. So the things that I'm guaranteed I'm going to keep, right? Or actually we should, yeah, guarantee I'm going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So everything else is like whatever. And then the numbers of the committed cards are not, I'm not 100% positive on. So when it comes to minus speed, I have Resourceful, which I think is just better than what Hatsume's design is doing. So I think I'm just going to leave the 4 Resourceful and then be fine with it, right? Because this is -2 speed, this is -2 speed, possibly -1 damage, and DR is huge. Do I need 4 quick response? I think the answer is no. I think I only need 3 just to save on some numbers. I am going to run 4 Ultra Regeneration, Caring Mentor. I think it gets cut specifically for room. I'm going to do Pump Up because it is, it's board control. I flip one of my cool foundations and then see one of the things. And then I have to run the 4 Quick to Act. It's a safety strat, right, of building, but it does mean that I'm going to kill these ones. And I might kill the Warmer Bubblies. It depends on what our mid-blocks look like. Because, like, I think that Cardwell loading also gets to go. I don't really have a way to gain life in the deck, and so I can't re-ready itself, which is, like, the really good part about that card. 3 Coping. 1 Surprise is, like, a sideboard card. I'm not sure that we need it. Soul Piercing Glare. I think I'm going to kill the number 23 Pro Hero. And then I might keep the rest. Being able to, like, string out big, long strings because of press conference is kind of cool. But maybe it's like a 2-of idea. Let's count. So this was how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 122 attacks. Makes sense. And then this is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 highs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 mids. That number's a little low. We might have to go up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16. Handy dandy calculator. 22 plus 15 plus 15 plus 16 equals 68 cards. I actually have a little bit of cutting I get to do. Is that true? Hold up. 22 plus 30. No, 22 plus 30. Yeah, plus 16. There's 68. I've got 7 cards that I need to cut. 8 cards I need to cut. Oh, I need this. 8 cards. So, I mean, we said we were going to think about cutting Warm and Bubbly. I'm down to do that. We've got plenty of good mid blocks here, right? Like, Berserker Bite as a mid block is like really good in our deck. Same with Dragon Strike, right? And so this cuts this down to 11. I have to cut. Where are we at? This is now -4. I have to cut 64 cards. I could cut like maybe I just cut 1 low block. Maybe the answer is just the 1 quick response, but it is my only lock breaker that I have, so it feels a little important. It might just be the Pump Up, or it could be no. It might just be the Pump Up. Just because it only has the 1 job. And I've got this to be Foundation Interaction. Yeah. So a 63 card deck, I don't hate that, right? 22, 52, 63. Yeah. Yeah. We have 1 successful Hood deck. Hell yeah. All right, guys, that'll do it for this week for 0 to Hero Week 8. Again, big changes coming next week just because I'm going to be cleaning up what the available card pool is. And very soon, we're going to have 2 more Challenger decks to add into the mix because we're going to add the Bebop and Trigon decks as soon as we get 1 of each of those. With that said, you guys, thank you much for watching the video, and as always, I wish you well.